Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, I can't help noticing the same people doing the same thing for United States of America, and not only. You know, the United States of America right now is caught in two major situations, conflicts. One is the Ukrainian war, and the other one is the thing that occurs right now in Israel. And we have the same people dealing with this, but representing three different countries. It's very interesting. This is an observation as a fact. It's not something that I have to interpret. As a fact, I'm going to show you. Mr. Zelensky meets a so-called U.S. Special Representative for Ukraine. She is for Ukraine's economic recovery. Zelensky meets her. Now, I covered this person in a different video. I will show you the video, or you can find it. I gave you a little bit of more information about this person. So, President Volodymyr Zelensky met with Penny Pritzker. Okay, she was appointed, picked and dropped. U.S. Special Representative for Ukraine's economic recovery. That means she's in charge of the recovery. Money, companies, who takes over, who buys this company, who invests, who doesn't invest. On Monday, as part of her visit. Okay, now, who is this Pritzker? It sounds very, Pritzker. Obviously, this picture is when she was much, much younger. Doesn't matter. Well, we find out that Pritzker is a member of the prominent Pritzker family. All right? And nothing wrong with that. What else we find out here? Okay, I think we can find more if we look deeper into the matter, right? So we're going to go down, as I always like to go into early life and education, because it's revealing. You kind of know where they come from and what affinities they might have. So Pritzker was born in Chicago in 1959, the daughter of Sue Donald Pritzker. She's a member of the Pritzker family in Chicago, a wealthy and influential Jewish business family. So she's Jewish. She meets this guy who is also Jewish. He represents Ukraine. She represents the United States of America. Anthony Blinken represents the United States of America. He's also Jewish. I think he's half. These are facts. Yellen, the Secretary of, Treasury, United States Secretary of Treasury, she's Jewish too, so she deals with money. Blinken deals with U.S. policy, U.S. foreign policy. Victoria Nuland, Undersecretary of, so she's under Blinken, she's also Jewish. So foreign affairs, we have Blinken, we have Nuland. Money here with representative of Ukraine. Pritzker also, I think, has roots in Ukraine. So she's not only Jewish, but she's from Ukraine, or father or grandfather, I think, or something like that. I covered that in this video. These are facts. It's, nothing wrong with that. It's just observation. So this is a video I made on September 23rd, 2023, when Pritzker was appointed, just picked and dropped as whatever the title is here, U.S. Special Representative for Ukraine's economic recovery. So it works for us. All right. So this video, where is it? Right here. I said, who are these guys? I said, Zmihal, Pritzker. Pritzker is responsible for U.S. Money to Ukraine. Zmihal, another one. Who are these guys? So you're going to watch this video I made. I'm going to give you more information on Pritzker and so on. But it's kind of, we have three countries now. We have Israel, obviously Israel, Jewish, right? Jews and all that. We have Ukraine, the second country. In the second country, you have Zelensky, we have Zmihal, we used to have Reznikov, the Minister of Defense, who's, I don't know where he's hiding. We have Yermak, the Chief of Staff. All these guys, Zelensky Steins. Nothing wrong, it's just a coincidence, I'm pretty sure. Then you have, let me bring it here. Then you have the United States of America, where you have Yellen, Secretary of Treasury, Zelensky Stein. So the money. You have Blinken, you have Victoria Nuland. I mean, I don't know any Romanians. in any of these three entities. I don't know any of them. I don't know any French. But anyway, it's just an observation. So this Pritzker goes and meets, it's like an, I don't know. Just so you know, I always like to know who's who, what's what. Imagine this. Let's say I was born in Romania. I'm US citizen, I'm an American. And let's say I climb and I kiss asses and I stab people in the back, and somehow I am appointed as, I don't know, a Secretary of State, or I don't know, some military guy in charge of the United States of America. Let's say I'm in charge with the foreign policy of the United States of America, all right? And I am involved in a conflict between, let's say, Hungary and Romania, which my Romanian and Hungarian friends understand exactly what I'm talking about, and I can just stop right here from making my point. They understand exactly. So do you think that if I'm going to go over there, just so you know, and I'm going to deal with both, do you think I'm going to represent over there United States of America? Possibly, probably. But do you think I will not be skewed a little bit towards one side or another? Now, in comparison, there is no Zelensky Stein on the Russian side. Do you know any? I don't know any. I don't know any official in the military, in intelligence services, in foreign ministry, in presidency, in the staff of Putin. I don't know any Jewish. They used to be oligarchs, but they all fled. Most of them fled to London. So doesn't sound a little bit, right? How do you expect the United States to go with this, to that, to? It's a little bit strange to me in a way that why don't we have, I don't know, Mexicans being a Secretary of State or State Secretary, whatever. There should be, I don't know, a Minister of Defense, a Mexican, a spokesperson, a Mexican, a Chief of Staff, a Mexican. We don't find this kind of Mexican, French. But we keep bumping into the same. Just an observation. Don't look into it. It's just strange, don't you think? And somehow there's anti-Semitism out there. I mean, I'm not denying there's no anti-Semitism. There is racism. There's anti-this and anti-that. There is. People hate other people. I'm not saying that's okay, but to say that this is widespread and you make all kind of this and that, I'm not denying that. It's just strange. You have the foreign ministry, you have this right here, you have Zelensky, you have these guys who jump on Israel to destroy Hamas, the Palestinians, just like that, and you're telling me that somehow, like you say, well, there's racism in America towards but they had what? They had the president was black, which even though he was biracial, but he was held as black. A fact, he was biracial, he was equally black and white. That's a fact. You don't like it? Well, maybe you should become objective from time to time. But they called him black, the first black president. Well, if you say it was the first black president, then you might be agreeing with that racist Jim Crow rule. One drop, because they consider if you have one drop of this kind of thing, you're black. So that means if you're 50% you're black, why not white? Besides, he was raised by his white family, so he should be more white, but he embraced the other side. Why was that? Anyway, does it mean that if we have that Holder, the AG, whatever, he was black. Now we have two in charge of US military. We have two black people. Potentially, they can take over tomorrow. Potentially, they have the army. Potentially, they can say, no, we're going to do a little insurrection here. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. You have to follow the orders, right? Well, it's more complicated than that, obviously, but I'm just saying. Remember Haiti? What happened to the French aristocracy, idiots, tards? Remember, I think it was in the 17th century. No, it was the 19th century, I'm sorry. It was in the 1800s. Remember what happened with the French, what the Haitians did to them? They massacred all of them. Why? Because they could. But read about it. Read about what they did. I'm just saying. Just an observation, my friends. I'm not trying to connect any dots here. You do it on your own. I do mine wherever I want. And the point is, Zelensky met another Zelensky Stein that deals with represents America, like Blinken represents America in Israel dealing with the Palestinians. You send me to deal with the Hungarians and the Romanians? Okay, well, I might be objective, but don't you think that maybe I will be on Hungarians' side? Man, okay, here is, my friend, just an observation. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.